There's no doubt that every camper, bushcrafter, outdoorsman needs a good multi-tool. A good knife for cutting cordage, batoning, making fire sticks, and a good saw capable of cutting all of your firewood. So with that being said, we'd like to reintroduce the Victorinox RangerGrip 79. It's been a year since we originally reviewed this piece of kit. A year of good solid use. And so the question is, how is it holding up 1 year later? So before we start, let's have a quick recap of the specs and features of the RangerGrip 79. Toothpick, tweezers, reamer, punch and sewing awl, corkscrew, tin opener, bottle opener, flathead and wire stripper, a wood saw and a knife. It weighs in at 167 grams. It's 13 centimeters in length, 3 centimeters in width, and 2 centimeters in depth. The RangerGrip 79 also features these component scales. The wood saw has a total length of 10 centimeters with double teeth. The knife a blade of 8 centimeters. The knife also features a thumb hole for one-handed deployment, and once deployed it has a locking mechanism so there's no worries about it snapping back on you. And the Swiss cross and shield emblem isn't just for looks, it is a button, a mechanism which allows you to unlock your knife and stow it away safely. So with the specs and features out of the way, just how well has this knife held up over the past year? Has it lived up to the quality that Victorinox is known for? Yes. If you're a regular on the channel, you would have seen me use this knife on many occasions. If I'm out on an overnight, this knife is with me. Of course, over time, every blade will go blunt, but with a little resharpening, it's nothing you can't restore back to its former glory. The teeth on the saw continue to cut with ease, and the length of the saw makes cutting far easier, less laborious and less painful on the knuckles, as I'm not always knocking them. In regards to the knife and saw, you want to be aware of the snapback. Victorinox calls this the danger zone. For when we go to close our saw up, it gets to a certain point, snaps back. So the RangerGrip 79 is nice to hold with the addition of its component scales, giving us that extra grip. It's not once slipped out of my hand and makes cutting, sawing and working in wet conditions far easier. Now there's a lot of good knives out there, and for a reasonable price, the first one that springs to mind is the Mora Companion. But when it comes to functionality for camping or bushcraft or the outdoors, I have everything I need right here. And everything works as it should. The build quality, excellent. And now speaking of quality, yet another reason to purchase this knife is Victorinox have stayed true to themselves. In this day and age, it's not uncommon for a company to have their products made in a faraway place. Cheaper manufacturing, cheaper materials, quality suffers. Victorinox continues to remain true to themselves, Swiss made, and they do not compromise for monetary gain. So I can safely say that after a year of good solid use, Victorinox's RangerGrip 79 continues to do its job as it always has done. Currently at the time of this video, the price of the RangerGrip 79 is £55. That's a reasonable price for a good quality knife.